Hello. Wait, where's my camera? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to. Huh? Hello. Welcome back to Daniel's thoughts. I am a returning champion of your mom. I am a recent PhD graduate for astrology, and I'm with my guest here. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Kayla. I have to. I have to talk. Okay. I am currently working on my PhD. I am a grad student at UCSB in Black Studies.
Fantastic. Anyways, let's get straight to it then. So she has come here today to talk about her sexuality, because apparently it's been a upcoming. I would say it's like icky for her. She's uncertain. That's the word. So she's been very uncertain with her sexuality, and she's coming here today to actually talk about that, to see if we can be certain of that sexuality. So,
Okay.
what are you?
I identify as heterosexual or straight. Not everyone believes me, including Mr. Park, Dr. Park over here. But
My name is Halliburton, actually.
Dr.
You can say Dr. Halliburton.
Dr. Halliburton does not believe that I am heterosexual. I have had speculations of some people suggesting that I may be demisexual, which is essentially not forming romantic feelings for someone unless they have a deep emotional connection with them. I still don't think that's what I have. I think that I have something called standards that not a lot of females in Isla Vista have. And I think that sometimes it's rare to find someone like me. So, yes, Dr. Halliburton has speculated that I may partake in lesbianism, but I am here saying that I do not take accountability for any of those speculations, that I am heterosexual, and that I love this song.
Focus, please.
I'm sorry. And yes, I have no questions about my sexuality. I'm very sure of it.
All right. Well, actually, obviously not, or else you would not be here. So let's refrain from being very conclusive, because
Okay.
obviously we're here to discover. Let's
Okay.
let's not
Okay.
be too certain, all right? So
Okay.
I just wanted to bring something up, actually. So there is a picture of you and Katie Comp. It's an interesting way to spell it. Do we have a picture of that, actually? Camera guy.
Yeah, give me a second for that.
So here's the picture. We'll probably edit that in. It's you and her kissing. I feel like that action is particularly, strictly in a romantic kind of way. I feel like it's a little bit awkward that.
Oh,
you
that's
guys seem very
ironic.
comfortable.
That's so ironic.
Would you like to? Can you explain this picture?
Yeah. So, essentially, kissing. You say? I don't think we're kissing. I think that my tongue and her lips are within close proximity of each other, but I would not count that as kissing, because that is not kissing in my opinion. We are not touching, so that doesn't count. And I would just like to say that Katie is a genuine close friend to me. She is just someone that I feel very comfortable with. I obviously have a very deep emotional connection with. But due to the fact that she is female, I don't feel sexual attraction towards her. And yeah, sometimes we just like to bait and just troll people and just pretend that we're a couple, especially because people like Miss Dr. Halle Berry here like to feed into it. So it's nothing serious. Sometimes people kiss their friends and it doesn't mean anything, and sometimes it does. So I guess we'll never know.
Okay, well, I appreciate those statements. I feel like I have more insights, kind of. Anyways, so we actually have some Detective Brioki on the case. He has your guys' locations, and sometimes he sees, it's past 2 a.m. You guys are at the same place, at your house.
Okay.
Like, what could you guys be possibly doing? You just want to go over that?
Okay. Yeah. So my current roommate, Lola, she is actually not here, and she's just left for about like a week or two. And she, um,
Okay. Sorry.
um, Katie does not exactly have the best relationship with her housemates as of current, and she feels very comfortable. She feels more comfortable hanging out with me. So sometimes when my roommate leaves, she just comes over and she sleeps in my roommate's bed while I sleep in my own bed.
I'm
And
sorry. Wait. She sleeps in her roommate's bed.
she sleeps in my
Your roommate's
roommate's bed, and then I sleep in my bed. So we sleep
So you guys
in
are separate.
yes, we sleep in separate
I
beds.
find that quite hard to believe, actually.
Well, we do sleep in separate beds as
Okay.
the college twin XLs are not super comfortable for two.
Unless you guys were to be in a relationship, an intimate relationship.
Well, we are not in a relationship. We are in a very close friendship, and we just hang out like roommates. It's essentially like having your best friend as a roommate. So it's very enjoyable. I do love my roommate, but it is fun when she leaves because then Katie and I can be fake roommates for a week. So it is very enjoyable.
Okay. Well, then that brings us to our next point. You know, I just wanted to go over also Katie's. She's also in the same situation as you. Like there are some concerns, questionable concerns about her sexuality, and it's just quite. I find it quite not coincidental, because I feel like there's a reason for all things, but it seems like her sexuality is also very uncertain, and what's the chance that both of you guys also are seemingly in the same boat and seemingly hanging out together, seemingly doing these very intimate things as you're trying to dodge around that and consider it not intimate. You just have anything you want to say about that?
Yeah, so I think that two females can be very close friends. I think we're both in a spot where we sort of are mistrusting and afraid of relationships with males. Just because it's too real when it's with a guy, because that is our actual sexual orientation. So we just feel very comfortable with each other, and Katie's sexuality has been questioned by many, but I solely think that it is just her sense of style. And in my opinion, I think she just has a cool sense of style. And just because someone has a lot of piercings and wears somewhat masculine clothes occasionally does not mean that they are necessarily gay in any way, shape, or form. So I think that speculations are just speculations. I truly think that I'm heterosexual. I can't speak for Katie. She says she's heterosexual, but I think we are just two girls who are very close, who share very similar mindsets regarding relationships, and that we just have a lot of fun together and love spending time together.
All right, well, I guess this brings us to our next segment. Questions from the audience. So here we have 69 Goblin Demon is asking, have you guys scissored emoji? I'm
No.
not sure what that means, but you have.
No. The closest thing that has ever happened is that our tongues have touched, but not
Has
lips.
Anything else touched? You would like
Nope,
to share?
nothing else has touched, just our lips.
So
I mean, just our tongues.
Let me just try to reframe our environment. I feel like you're not feeling very comfortable. You're not very open. I asked that you just try to say it as honest as possible.
I am
If
being
you-
honest.
If you don't want to answer a question that's making you uncomfortable, you can always say,
We have never scissored.
not to. You can say, I don't want to comment, and it's fine if you don't want to comment.
I have nothing to hide. I'm answering with full honesty. We have never scissored.
Okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I mean, I feel like I want you to make sure you feel safe in this. I just want to tell you, I believe you.
Okay.
I believe you. I trust you. I believe you. Yeah?
Okay. I'm glad.
Anyways, so someone actually also commented I don't think I should say his username, but what was your previous relationship like?
Um, I think that my previous relationship was a big learning lesson for me. I think that it was questionable in a lot of ways by many people, understandably, but that ultimately, I think he was a good person. I think I learned a lot about relationships and maturity and just about myself in general. So I do have regrets, but I think that it was a good learning lesson overall.
Well, the reason why I brought that up was it was a very popular topic amongst the comment section.
Okay.
For your followers.
Oh, okay.
And we actually have a question from I Heart Monkey Sex.
Okay.
How old was he?
At the time we started dating?
Sure. I mean, whatever you would like to start.
Okay.
Whatever you want to comment on.
He was 28 years old when we started
Oh, wait,
dating.
sorry. 28.
Yes. 28.
But you're 20 right now.
Yes. So.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just a little confused right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so he was 28 and I was 18 when we started.
18?
Yes.
Wait, but how old were you when you met?
Wait, how old were you when you met?
He was my resident assistant at the college the college living place that I was at. So I was 17 technically when we met, 18 when we started dating.
So, sorry. I mean, this is an open space. I just want to say I'm quite confused. I just
Okay.
want to get my head wrapped around this. So, how old was he when you were born?
10 and a half.
When I was 10 and a half, I was watching cartoons and almost in middle school. And the years telling me that's about the time you came into existence.
Yes, one of my close friends, Derek, has speculated that when I came out of the womb, he was probably learning how to jack off.
Not really. I feel like we mastered that art by the age of 7.
Who is we?
We?
Maybe you. 7's pretty
Sorry.
early.
Oh, okay. Well, we're not really talking about that, are we?
Mm.
Anyways,
Mm.
it's funny how you mentioned Derek. I have him. Our Reddit section actually calls him by the name of Bartholomew.
Oh, yes, that is his alias.
I mean, I see Derek some correlation with Derek. Are they the same person or are they
Yes,
different?
Derek and Bartholomew are the same person. Bartholomew was coined by Brandon Aoki.
Well, we have a question by heterosexual lesbian. You have a tattoo, do you?
Yes, I do have a tattoo.
Would you like to, cameraman? You want to try to do some camera work? Sorry, technical difficulties.
That's
So
okay.
there's the camera guy's first day in the job. Oh, it's a nice tattoo.
Thank you.
Do you happen to share that with anybody, or is it
Yes.
your own tattoo?
This is a matching tattoo that I have with Bartholomew that we got when I turned 18.
A matching tattoo with another male.
Yes.
A permanent design on your wrist
Yes.
with another man.
Yes.
Is there any reason you guys did that?
Well, we had talked about getting tattoos when we were in high school, and throughout high school he's been one of my very close friends, someone that I could always rely on, and someone who was always there for me, regardless of any romantic context, feelings, whatever it was. We have a genuine friendship, and I wouldn't say I regret it. I definitely think that when it comes up it's a bit awkward, but I don't think it's an issue, and I genuinely have no romantic feelings for him in any way. And right now he's actually traveling Australia with his girlfriend, and he's having a great life. I love his girlfriend. I hope they get married, and yeah.
Interesting. You like his girlfriend. That's Thank you for bringing that up. Just so you know, just dive in that a little bit. What do you mean by you love his girlfriend?
I think that she's like the sister I never had, the older sister I never had. She's just very caring, loving person, and I think we just like clicked right away. And I was like almost worried that she would be weird about Derek having a girlfriend that was so close, but she wasn't at all. She's very secure, very mature, and yeah, I have a great relationship with both of them.
Okay, well, I just wanted to stray away from the topic we were just speaking about and straight into the I like his girlfriend kind of statement. I just want to clarify. Like, I know what you mean. Like, okay, like you view her as a sister, but do you view her as anything more potentially?
Do you actually, I would like to reframe that question for you.
Yeah, sure.
Do you think that you could see someone as both a sister and someone in a romantic context?
For me?
Mhm.
Not really, because that's considered incest. I mean, actually, on second thought, I wouldn't be too. I wouldn't be too not shy of it.
Really? Okay. Because I actually have a comment here by.
Oh, you got comments too?
Yes, I do get comments right here.
Okay.
Actually, I have.
Mhm.
I have a comment from Ian Choi.
Oh, I
69.
do know him. He's one of my top followers. One of my first followers, actually.
Yeah, I think
Top donor.
I think he's quite fond of you.
Mhm.
He commented saying that you made a comment about someone that will not be disclosed, and you said that they are like your sister, but they are also your girlfriend. Can you please explain that comment?
Oh, fuck. I mean, if you have to get into that, I do have a sister. She's 4. Yeah. So, I mean, you guys heard of the anime I Married My 4-Year-Old Sister?
I have not heard of that.
It was actually based off a true story, and that story was my life. I think that's all I will kind of describe about that. I don't feel very comfortable, you see?
Okay.
Anyways, thank you for bringing that up.
You're welcome.
And no, we broke up because I cheated on her with her roommate. Her classmate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, makes sense.
So let's go back.
Okay, let's circle back.
Circle back. Like I said, could you see yourself with either Derek's girlfriend or Kitty Kong, or
I do not.
we also have another. We seen you hang out with Salaya Han.
Oh yes, Slayhan
He-
is another one of my close female friends.
But could you see any like a future with them? You know, like
No.
no. You just
The
don't like
only
them?
future I could see with them is as my bridesmaids at my wedding with my future husband.
So no possibility at all with these.
No possibility
these young women.
whatsoever.
Anyways, well, thank you for those comments. I feel like it's very deep analysis that we all can benefit from. A comment here actually, by Finger Monster. I think I know him. It's my close friend Brandon actually. I don't know why his username is that Finger Monster. And I don't see any particular correlation with that. Why would he name himself that? I don't know. I mean, that's a topic for talk for another day. But yeah, he said thought daughter or gay son.
Well, I think that your parents, you know, having a gay son of their own, I feel like they are still very proud of you, and I feel like you grew up to be a wonderful young man. So
As well as you,
oh,
for a thought
y-
daughter.
yes. So, I think either. I think we both ended up great.
Really?
Yeah. In fact, I actually have a comment here from Ba Tian.
Oh, Batian.
And
Sorry, my camera guy's tweaking. Anyways, yep.
there's actually a picture that he sent in of you guys cuddling on the couch, and it appears that
Get
you
that off camera. That's illegal.
it appears that you have tears coming out of your eyeballs and tears staining your shirt, over the
Interesting.
knowledge of the fact that he will not be here next year as he is graduating from UCSB. So in terms of, you being a gay son, can you explain what's going on in this picture?
Well, I was just very horny at that moment. I just really wanted to put my penis inside of something. And the first thing I saw was Tian. And biology, The snake slithers to its hole. To its home. As a evolutionary biologist as myself.
Okay. I see. So then would you say that, what would you identify your sexuality as?
I'm glad you asked that.
Because-
Let's dive right into that. My sexuality, I identify as pansexual.
Okay.
For the double meaning it has. So in actually Greek, the prefix means all. And I'm not sure of how many genders there are. I think there's about 300. That's what my someone told me. I like all of them actually. Yeah, I like them all. And then
Okay.
I also like the second meaning of pan, which means the shit you fry food on. I
Oh.
like to
Yes.
sometimes slap my shit against that, make the bing bang bing bing bang noise on it. That's
Lovely.
that is my
Lovely,
sexuality.
lovely to know. Okay. There you go. There you have it, folks. We now know about Dr. Halle Byrne's personality.
Personality.
I mean, sexuality.
Cameraman, how long do we have left on the podcast?
We kind of actually have to look if someone has it booked for more.
All right, so shut the fuck up. Anyways, let's get back into it.
What should
Just
we
kidding.
conclude our segment with today?
How should we conclude our segment? Let's just go me and you both around. Let's just say our favorite artist and our favorite ice cream flavor.
Okay.
Ladies first.
Okay.
So I'll go first. My favorite artist is actually Leve. Very beautiful woman. 25, so the age gap is not as big as. So I feel like it's quite healthy. I mean, I also think I do have a chance. I tried DMing her a couple times. Still have to wait for her response. But other than that, yeah, she's my favorite artist. Yeah. And to go with my ice cream flavor, I grew up liking cookies and cream and cookie dough. And then as I matured, some of you guys may call it too vanilla, because too basic, too boring, but I do like vanilla. I feel like the more you mature, the more you find the beauty and the simplicity of life.
Okay. That's very
Yeah.
interesting. I struggle with picking favorites because I'm a Libra and I am very indecisive. I don't really have favorites. I like a lot of different things. So, can you please give me a genre of music to name a favorite artist from?
EDM.
It's hard.
You know what's hard?
I personally, I think my favorite EDM artists might be. I'm gonna go basic. I'm gonna say ISOXO right now. I've been really into trap and
Fucking
just
Asian.
everything. I like everything. I'm gonna say ISO right now. And My favorite ice cream flavor as of right now. Anything with caramel, I like. I like cookie dough. I like strawberry cheesecake. I like pistachio. I like everything. Recently, I've actually been going for frozen yogurt more because you can get a variety of flavors, you know, and get a variety of toppings, so you don't have to choose. You don't have to commit because I'm not good with commitment. So,
Oh, so a little deep. Okay. Well, there you have it. Thank you for watching our episode 3498. This is our podcast with the. What was your name again? Sorry, don't really give a
Kayla.
shit. Okay, Kyla, whatever. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Remember to leave a comment, subscribe, follow my OnlyFans, and yeah, there you have it. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys tomorrow. Our next episode with Brand Donkadonk Aoki, aka Finger Monster. Hey, wake up! Stop the stream before I fucking tweet.
Oh my god.